Learn to get in touch with the silence within yourself and know that everything in life has a purpose. I believe each of us is born with a life purpose. Identifying, acknowledging, and honoring this purpose is perhaps the most important action successful people take. They take the time to understand what they're here to do, and then they pursue that with passion and enthusiasm. What were you put on this earth to do? I discovered long ago what I was put on this earth to do. I determined my true purpose in life, my right livelihood. I discovered how to inject passion and determination into every activity I undertake, and I learned how purpose can bring an aspect of fun and fulfillment to virtually everything I do. Now I'd like to help uncover the same secret for you. You see, without a purpose in life, it's easy to get sidetracked on your life's journey. It's easy to wander and drift, accomplishing little. But with a purpose, everything in life seems to fall into place. To be on purpose means you're doing what you love to do, doing what you're good at, and accomplishing what's important to you. When you truly are on purpose, the people, resources, and opportunities you need naturally gravitate toward you. The world benefits too, because when you act in alignment with your true life purpose, all of your actions automatically serve others. Some personal life purpose statements: my life purpose is to inspire and empower people to live their highest vision in a context of love and joy. I inspire people to live their highest vision. See Principle 3. Decide what you want by collecting and disseminating inspiring stories through the Chicken Soup for the Soul series and in my inspirational keynote speeches. I empower people to live their dreams by writing practical self-help books like this one, The Power of Focus and The Aladdin Factor, designing courses for high school students, and conducting seminars and workshops for adults that teach powerful tools for creating one's ideal life. Here are the life purpose statements of some of my friends. It is important to note that they have all become self-made millionaires through the fulfillment of their life purpose: to inspire and empower people to achieve their destiny, to uplift humanity's consciousness through business, to humbly serve the Lord by being a loving, playful, powerful, and passionate example of the absolute joy that is available to us the moment we rejoice in God's gifts and sincerely love and serve all of His creations, to leave the world a better place than I found it for horses and for people. 2, to create and inspire 1 million millionaires who each give 100 million to their church or charity, to educate and inspire people to live their highest self based in courage, purpose, and joy versus fear, need, and obligation. Decide upon your major definite purpose in life and then organize all your activities around it. Once you know what your life purpose is, you can organize all of your activities around it. Everything you do should be an expression of your purpose. If an activity doesn't fit that formula, you wouldn't work on it. Period. What's the why behind everything you do? Without purpose as the compass to guide you, your goals and action plans may not ultimately fulfill you. You don't want to get to the top of the ladder only to find out you had it leaning up against the wrong wall. When a child was young, they were a very big fan of animals. As a result, all they ever heard growing up was, "You should be a vet. You're going to be a great vet. That's what you should do." So when they got to university, they took biology, anatomy, and chemistry and started studying to be a vet. A scholarship allowed them to spend their senior year studying abroad. Away from family and faculty pressures back home, they found themselves one dreary day sitting at their desk, surrounded by biology books and staring out the window, when it suddenly hit them, you know what? I'm totally miserable. Why am I so miserable? What am I doing? I don't want to be a vet. They then asked themselves, what is a job I would love so much that I'd do it for free, but that I could actually get paid for? It's not being a vet. That's not the right job. Then they thought back over all the things they'd done in their life and what had made them the most happy. And then it hit them. It was all of the youth leadership conferences that they had volunteered at and the communications and leadership courses they had taken as elective courses back at university. How could I have been so ignorant? Here I am at my 4th year at school and just finally realizing I'm on the wrong path and not doing the right thing. But it's been here in front of me the whole time. I just never took the time to acknowledge it until now. Buoyed by this new insight, they spent the rest of their year abroad taking courses in communications and media performance. When they returned to university, they were eventually able to convince the administration to let them create their own program in leadership studies. And while it took them 2 years longer to finally graduate, they went on to become a senior management consultant in leadership training and development for the military. They also won a national beauty contest, which allowed them to spend much of 2002 speaking to kids all across the state. And more recently, they have created a foundation that teaches kids how to be better role models for one another. By the way, this person is only 26 years old, a testament to the power that clarity of purpose can create in your life. The good news is that you don't have to go all the way abroad for a year to get away from the daily pressures of your life long enough to create the space to discover what you are really here to do. You can simply take the time to complete 2 simple exercises that will help you clarify your purpose. Your inner guidance system is your joy. It is the soul's duty to be loyal to its own desires. It must abandon itself to its master passion. You were born with an inner guidance system that tells you when you are on or off purpose by the amount of joy you are experiencing. The things that bring you the greatest joy are in alignment with your purpose. To begin to home in on your purpose, make a list of the times you have felt most joyful and alive. What are the common elements of these experiences? Can you figure out a way to make a living doing these things? A senior vice president of a professional basketball team has also written 36 books and is a professional speaker. When asked what the greatest secret to success was, the reply was, figure out what you love to do as young as you can, and then organize your life around figuring out how to make a living at it. For this person as a child, it was sports, more specifically baseball. When their father took them to their first baseball game, they fell in love with the game. They learned to read by reading the sports section of a major newspaper. They knew they wanted to grow up and have a career in sports. They devoted almost every waking moment to it. They collected baseball cards, played sports, and wrote a sports column for the school newspaper. This person went on to have a career in the front office of a professional baseball team, then with a professional basketball team. When the league considered granting an expansion team franchise to a new city, this person was there to lead the fight. Now in their 60s, they have enjoyed 40 plus years doing what they love, and they have enjoyed every minute of it. Once you are clear about what brings you the greatest joy, you will have a major insight into your purpose. This second exercise is a simple but powerful way to create a compelling statement of your life purpose to guide and direct your behavior. Take time now to complete the following exercise. THLF Parpa Ciegarciza 1. List 2 of your unique personal qualities such as enthusiasm and creativity. 2. List 1 or 2 ways you enjoy expressing those qualities when interacting with others, such as to support and to inspire. 3. Assume the world is perfect right now. What does this world look like? How is everyone interacting with everyone else? What does it feel like? Write your answer as a statement in the present tense, describing the ultimate condition, the perfect world as you see it and feel it. Remember, a perfect world is a fun place to be. EXMPL, everyone is freely expressing their own unique talents. Everyone is working in harmony. Everyone is expressing love for. Combine the 3 prior subdivisions of this paragraph into a single statement. EXAMPLE. My purpose is to use my creativity and enthusiasm to support and inspire others to freely express their talents in a harmonious and loving way. Staying on purpose, once you have determined and written down your life purpose, read it every day, preferably in the morning. If you are artistic or strongly visual by nature, you may want to draw or paint a symbol or picture that represents your life purpose, and then hang it somewhere on the refrigerator opposite your desk, near your bed, where you will see it every day. This will keep you focused on your purpose. As you move forward in the next few chapters to define your vision and your goals, make sure they are aligned with and serve to fulfill your purpose. Another approach to clarifying your purpose is to set aside some time for quiet reflection, time for a period of meditation. See Principle 47, Inquire Within. After you become relaxed and enter into a state of deep self-love and peacefulness, ask yourself, what is my purpose for living? Or what is my unique role in the universe? Allow the answer to simply come to you. Let it be as expansive as you can imagine. The words that come need not be flowery or poetic. What is important is how inspired the words make you feel.